Hello dear traders, welcome to InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Stichina. A deluge of key economic reports was published at the start of this trading week. It can have a significant impact on movement of quartz. First, market participants observed the inflation data from China. The consumer price growth decelerated to 1.5% in annual terms, which was the slowest pace since January 2018. The low cost of food products was the main reason behind the slowdown. While such a downbeat result was expected, the producer price statistics disappointed investors. Analysts predicted that the producer price inflation will speed up slightly to 0.2% in February. However, the actual PPI reading fell short of expectations and remained at 0.1%. It is a sign that a negative trend prevails in the Chinese economy. However, the appetite for risky assets has not decreased despite this data. The Japanese yen started this week in a green zone. The dollar-yen pair advanced to 211.20. At the same time, the Australian dollar also benefited from the bullish sentiment. The AUD USD pair climbed by 20 pips to the level of 4.7050. Remarkably, there are no fundamental factors that could help the Australian currency gain ground. Last week, the Reserve Bank of Australia held a monetary policy meeting and the GDP data was published. However, these events had an adverse impact on the national currency. At the same time, the fundamental background for the US dollar is also negative. Friday's jobs data disappointed market participants. Additionally, Jerome Powell reiterated that it was not reasonable to hurry up with rate hikes. The Moscow exchange also felt the impact of these fundamentals. The Russian ruble returned to the levels seen at the beginning of the last week. The USD ruble pair plunged to 66 rubles per dollar. Meanwhile, the Bank of Russia increased the volume of currency interventions on Thursday. It can help the pair reverse upwards. The American dollar can get support from the upcoming publication of the retail sales report from the United States. The forecast is upbeat, and will it be confirmed? To find it out, watch our next news edition. See you!